Hey, what's happening, everybody? I have some pre-order news for the Samsung Galaxy S25 Edge. Now, Samsung is attempting to revitalize the mobile market and make phones a tiny bit less boring with the release of the Galaxy S25 Edge. And I guess by revitalizing the mobile market, they're talking about including a tiny battery inside of this phone. Now, the Galaxy S25 Edge is going to come with a 3900 milliamp battery, which is absolute trash. But let's get to the point of this article here, and this is from Sam Mobile. So you can have the Galaxy S25 Edge with 256 gigabytes or 512 gigabytes of storage, but the main pre-order bonus is a free upgrade to the 512 gigabyte model. All right, so in Europe, Samsung sells the 256 gigabytes and 512 gigabyte variants for 1,249 euros and 1,369 euros. And in the United States, and if you're probably watching this video in the United States, in the USA, the Galaxy S25 Edge will cost 1,099 and 1,299. But as far as this pre-order deal goes, you'll be able to get that 256 gigabyte variant for the price of the 512 gigabyte variant. I almost said the 256 gigabyte, but anyway. So yeah, so you're better off just getting that 512 gigabyte variant. These days, it's real easy to fill up the storage on your phone. And the only problem I'm having with this phone from Samsung is, like I said, the smaller battery. But other than that, the specs are impressive. And you got people out there that'll tell you you can buy a battery pack or a battery case and all that other stuff, but you shouldn't have to do that in this day and age. So, and I do think this is kind of a steep price, considering what you're getting. You know, like I said, I'm a battery miser, one of those old battery miser guys. But also, if you have already reserved the Galaxy S25 Edge, you will get a $50 Samsung credit upon confirming your order. And regardless of which storage option you end up with, you'll get the same amount of 12 gigabytes of RAM and the same Snapdragon 8 Elite for Galaxy chipset. All right, everybody, let me know in the comments how you feel about this phone that Samsung is releasing, the Galaxy S25 Edge. Is the battery that big of a deal to you guys? And do we need phones to be any thinner? I think that's the main thing they're going for here. They're considering that innovation, a thin phone. I really don't consider that innovative. I kind of consider that a drawback. All right, everybody, take care.